I rolled the dice yesterday. I thought Brock Glenn gets the start at quarterback for Florida State. They can't be any worse. And Clemson's looked great. So, like, they're hyped as much as they can be, and people are as low as Florida State as they can be. And Florida State's getting 14 and a half or more at home. I'm going to take a chance. The model like Florida State, I'm going to roll the dice. And you know what? Hats off to Brock Glenn. They lost 29-13. They didn't cover. Hats off to Brock Glenn getting his first start this year for Florida State. I thought he played really, really hard. Like, played good enough for them to be in that game. Florida State's receivers are horrible. Like, Florida State's receivers actively fight the football in the air when it's thrown to him. Brock Glenn, like if I were Jim Nagy and I were doing his scouting profile, I would say Brock Glenn throws a fightable ball because that's all Florida State's receivers do. They fight that thing. They bat it down. They do everything but form catch a football. It's like watching middle school football players going through fundamentals the first 2 weeks of fall camp. Mind-boggling. Anyway, that's why they're bad. And so we picked Florida State and took the points, and Dabo beat us, man. Dabo, Cade Klubnik, they went on the road. They ran for 265. They held FSU to 22. And if I sound bitter, it's not because I'm sitting here rooting against Clemson. It's just because I thought we were going to have a shot there. Clemson was going to win the game, but I thought we were going to have a shot. And then they did what Clemson does, and they've done it for a long time. I am ready to say at the moment that I think Clemson is the class of the ACC at the moment. But Miami would probably be favored over them, and I think the model would favor Miami over them. I'd pick Clemson if they play Miami right now. I'll say that if no one else will. Miami's got the best odds to win the conference right now. Clemson's got the second best odds to win the conference, and then there's a gap, and then there's SMU, and then there's a big gap in the rest of the way. Could be controversial, but I'm just going with what my eyes see right now. Clemson's playing pretty good ball.